Hello, it's April 18th, 2014. This has been up on the blackboard way too long. I got to get it done, so we're going to do it. It's a combination of computing and stock market, and that we're going to be doing a bit about. And it has to do with a company named Red Hat and free software and open source software. So that's and the stock market. So I'm a long-time flosser, user of free, liberated, open source software. I've never been one to claim it was a revolution, but I always thought of open source as being a very solid movement. It's been a sustainable movement, it's been a successful movement, and I think it's got lots of growth ahead of it, and it's possible that open source is going to last forever. So since I was interested in open source, when there's opportunity to invest in a company that is involved in open source, I bought some Red Hat stock. Red Hat is one of the most successful open source companies in the world. In our portfolio, Red Hat just recently dropped from number 6 to number 7. That happened on March 29th of this year. I told you this has been up on the blackboard for a long time. I need to get it done. They had reported quarterly results, and the quarterly results were disappointing to Wall Street, so the stock had to come down in price. On April 4th, 2014, Red Hat was at $50, and at that price it cost it to go from number 6 in the portfolio down to number 7. Good thing we're long-term patient. Red Hat is a company that's corporate headquartered in Raleigh, North Carolina, which is great news for Raleigh, North Carolina. It's great news for the state of North Carolina. Red Hat employs 6,100 people worldwide, and its market value at $50 a share puts it at around $10 billion. At the end of their most recent quarter, they had a balance sheet that showed $1.5 billion in cash and cash equivalents. Red Hat's been a good investment for us. We bought low and was patient. And I went on to sell some Red Hat, not because I didn't think the company didn't have a good long-term sustainable future. It's just you had to get some money out of Red Hat. And so I put in an order to sell some at $16.87 a share. Well, it turns out I clicked the buy button rather than the sell button, and because there was enough cash in the account to cover the transaction, we ended up buying some Red Hat at $16.87. Well, I thought about turning around and immediately selling it to fix the error, but then it's like, hey, I think Red Hat has a great future. Yeah, open source is a sustainable movement that has a long life ahead of it, and Red Hat's a leader. And so, did I think the stock could double? Yeah, for sure, if one's patient. So decided to hold on to them and wait for the accidental double to happen, and it happened. So then I was like, all right, let's start waiting for the accidental triple. And that happened, so that was fun. And so now we are awaiting the quadruple, the accidental quadruple. That means we need Red Hat to get to $67.48, which is going to be quite a climb when it's at 50 right now. So patience is going to be required for the accidental quadruple to occur. But so basically this was a bit about Red Hat, free software, open source and stock market stuff. I'm going to end this movie.